Greetings, toy enthusiasts, and welcome to Toys and Tacarin. I'm your host, Tacarin Dace, and in today's unboxing and review, we have the N-Strike Thunderblast. All right, we have our Thunderblast. Pretty cool looking blaster, I have to say. Now, so just give me a couple of seconds and I'm going to take a look over it, and then I'll go over my thoughts. Alright, so this one's a lot more straightforward than my previous unboxing of the Modulus ECS-10, but still a pretty cool blaster. Definitely one of the first things I noticed with thing that was a little not so nerf was as soon as you go to try and line up your shot, your face ends up in your spare ammo. So that's a little awkward, though it's still good to have the onboard ammo right to hand. I haven't gotten a shot fired too many times, just the twice there when I was taking a look over it. Seems like it may not have a super amount of power, but enough to get the job done if there was a Nerf game where you needed to demolish a barrier or something like that. And then we can kind of take a look at the grips. The grips are pretty comfortable. They seem to be well sized for either adult or child hands, so that's pretty good. The thumb hole grip pushes a little bit into your palm a little bit, but there's lots of space for your hand, and it kind of touches your wrist, but that's okay. Not such a bad thing. The stock seems to be a good length for definitely an adult. Probably make it pretty big for some smaller kids, but they should still be able to operate it just fine. And yeah, so when I said that it was a little underpowered, I had a thought on that, which was I've run into other companies that have done a grenade launcher like this, and they've done it air pump wise, but they've had the pump at the back of the blaster, which kind of gets a little awkward. Whereas this one, I think would have been great. It would have had to be built a little bit bigger, but they probably could have built this pump into an air reserve to fire the grenades, and that would have made it much more powerful, made it shoot a lot farther than I'm sensing that it will. But as a starter, from like, this goes back to the original N-Strike line. This isn't even N-Strike Elite, even though it looks like it's got the colors right for that. So honestly, pretty good when you consider how old this particular blaster is. I'm just kind of crossing my fingers that they re-examine this blaster concept and give it a reskin and a bit more oomph with maybe, say, that air reserve, and rather than the manual pump firing style like the Demolisher. So that's the NERF N-Strike Thunderblast, and I just had one additional item to put into this video. Ever since they released grenade concepts or like that, I've had one sight back from the Long Strike CS6 that I've wanted to have a grenade launcher to put on, and like I said, it's the I guess the iron sight kind of thing from the long straight. Ever since I've had this sight, I've pictured having a grenade launcher to go with it, since a grenade launcher in real combat is essentially just an idea of getting the angle right and ballistically arcing it down onto your target. So pretty good. Obviously, I haven't had this blaster very long, so if you have this in your collection at home, please share your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. I'd love to hear them. That's all for Toys and Tacarin today. Just remember to get out there and build it, blast it, and enjoy it. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell for notifications. I'm also on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, and you can find my blog at toysandtacarin.com, and all of this is listed in the description below.